going on, everybody? Stock Chuck here, up $4,215 in the first hour of trading and $17,1400 to finish the day. This week has been absolutely insane. It has been difficult at the same time. It's been very rewarding. A lot of people had a hard time trading this week. This is kind of where experience kind of shines. If you did well during this kind of week where we just absolutely got nuked in the market to the downside, pat yourself on the back. If you were green, even if it's $50, even if it's $1, if you were green this week, pat yourself on the back because it was a hard week. A lot of volatility. That's why I did well. Market day traders can do well with volatility. They need volatility. This week was volatile, so yeah, it was a tough week. If you were red, shake it off. It was a rough week. I very well could have been red. I was very red yesterday, over 20K at one point, and then in 2 minutes it flipped around to where I was over 15K positive, all because of a trade setup that I had as a swing trade. Finally fired long this GME. Huge move yesterday. Anyway, it could have been a bad day yesterday. Overall, over 70K on the week today, finishing it off. Really happy with it. If I could beg you to, please subscribe to the channel. Liking the video really helps promote the video on YouTube and the algos and blah, blah, blah. Appreciate that. As well as come on into our free services that we offer. Free stream, live on Twitch, link down below. Free Discord where you can hear out other people's trades, where you can see other people's setups, talk stuff out. It's beautiful. Come on in. Everything's free, no strings attached. Come on in. Let's get into the trades. So this first trade was an SLGG. So SLGG had a monster move, monster close yesterday at around $9, and then it gaps down $2 and opens there. And a lot of times when you see that, you'll see a kind of a bigger move to catch and fill that gap and maybe continue on in the run. So I was kind of looking for that today. I was like, well, let's gap down. Maybe I need to play this to the top side. So right here, you saw it break high, break high today, made this little peak here, little 1 minute pullback, and I played the 1 minute candle over candle right there. I get long 718, 716 right before it broke that level. It broke it, got a quick spike up there, and it didn't immediately get to the high of the run, so it was looking really good. I sold half 728, and immediately, boom, this thing dropped like 10, 15 cents and then popped right back up. And when I see stuff like that, I'm like, whoa, need to get out. So I sold the second lot at 721. So nice profit, but just kind of died after that move for the rest of the day. So just no follow through in the daily chart, unfortunately. And it had a lot probably to do with the market overall, but yeah. So there it is. SLGG, first trade, small win. There we go. There we go. Half. Here, 34. Whoa! I'm out there. Jeez. That is nutty. Holy crap. This next trade is on EYES at $2.20. It's so funny to see that because it went up almost $10 today. So out of the gates here, EYES, drop, bounce, drop, whatever. And it started coming back up through these horizontals that it created. One through there, one through there. And it did well through this one. And I figured, okay, well, if it breaks this one, maybe we get a pop. So I went long, 229, 227. And it jumped up and then came right back down pretty hard. It's like, well, maybe not. So I exited 222, small loss, and then proceeded to go into orbit for the rest of the day. But it just didn't do what I thought it was going to do. I could have easily reversed here and gone down. Small loss. EYES over 226. Take it. Oh, can't do anything with that. Wow. And at 228? Oh. Out. Come back down. Bad fill, but. So this next play is a sympathy to GME. GME made a huge move yesterday, and kind of everyone was expecting the same thing today. If you took a trend line from yesterday, it's only 2 points of contact here, but it was enough to get people excited, and we really thought that that level was going to break, and if it did, probably made a decent run. Just never did it in this move. When I saw this diagonal break, I went long KOSS, 4,000 shares, 1588 average. It popped up with GME through here. I sold half for 13-cent win, and then GME kind of just rejected the entire move, and I sold the rest of KOSS for a loss of about 29. So small loser on the trade. You know, if this would have broke, it would have done that, and that's what I was kind of looking for. Just didn't do it. Cut a loose, move on. Taking KOSS as sympathy to this GME break. I don't know if this holds. We'll see if a pullback goes, and you know the big level that now it has to break is here. Oh, 140. Okay, what's the high here? 140, 150. Buck away. $141 incoming. It's flirting with the level. Consolidating. Come on. Sir Snack in 8 months.
Stock J, send it. Stock J, send it. Stock J, send it.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much, man. So yeah, you could play COC here, but I really don't like this candle closing down here. It'd be such a steep pullback. I prefer it closing up here, but it's GME, so it is wild. I don't really want it to get back inside the wedge. Yeah, I'm gonna close that one up. Made some, lost some on that trade. If it gets back up here, I'm gonna take the same thing though. So kind of same kind of horizontal plays I was looking for here on XTLB, big gap up this morning, gave it all back, but I just had these kind of peaks from the, oops, that's not what I wanted. Kind of had these peaks from the morning that I was creating here, and I was like, okay, well maybe if one of these breaks it just completely reverses, especially since on this candle under candle setup, it just didn't continue down. So like, all right, I'll try it. I went long right here looking for a reversal and get this thing going up. It just didn't work out. I went long 6,000 shares, 508, 508, 515-ish, and just didn't go anywhere. I held this for like a minute and a half. This is much longer than I normally would. Sold at 505 and 505 and 505. So all out, another loser. 10. Yep. XLTB over 510. see what that does. Got the 510 break. Really hasn't done much. The bids are there though. Come on. Come on. So that should have been a reversal. It didn't go, so I need to be very careful. Jimmy's back above that diagonal break. All right, this thing gave me everything I wanted. Didn't do it. Gonna cut it loose. If it breaks this 550 level, I'm interested again. So back to XTLB again. We start finally breaking some horizontals that actually get this thing going. Got a big move up, pulled back, coming right back up to this level. I figure, all right, try it again. If it breaks this level, I'm gonna go long. If it looks like it's gonna go break that level, I'm gonna go long. And then maybe if we're lucky, we'll hit high day. We didn't hit high day, but we certainly got enough move out of this one. I went long as we're approaching this level here, this 550 break. I went long at 541, 546, 546. I exited the first lot. I thought I was getting filled over 550. I did not. I got filled at 545. Second lot, I get filled at 563. In the next minute here, and then the last lot was 561 for 6,000 shares total trade. Decent win. XTLB coming back up. $50 break, there it is. I got filled at 55. All out. So this next trade is when kind of the market's kind of dumping at this point in the day, and I want to play something to the downside. My go-to right now is Tesla. Tesla just moves well when the market's going down. It moves well. It's semi-predictable. How I make money is you have to short. So Tesla's doing a nice a pattern here. You got your drop, you have your bounce, you have your candle under candle entry. You're looking for low of the run, which is right there. And you take your profit, rinse and repeat, get rid of these lines. There's drop, 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 drop. That's the low, drop, bounce, bounce. Candle under candle, that's where I went long, or went short again. And it didn't completely collapse quickly through here. And at the same time, I have the SPY off to my side here, and I'm keeping my eye on it. If the SPY looks like it's gonna bounce, I'm gonna cover up because Tesla usually bounces with the market. So, it breaks the level, I go short, and I'm going short with puts. I'm buying puts. I can't short the stock because it's just too expensive. So I just play options with this. It goes down, it comes down to this level, looks like it's gonna break, doesn't. I cover it up, and I take my profit because I see the market bouncing, even if it's momentarily. I mean, momentarily in Tesla's world is a freaking $8 bounce, right? And you can kind of see that right here, just in the same minute candle. It goes from 586 down to 581 up to 590. So you got to play it tight on this one. But I made a decent amount of money. I got in at these are puts now, so I got in at 351. Sold 10 at 370 for $200 ish. The last lot at 427 for like $770 win on that one. So it was a nice trade, and you kind of see you got to keep it tight because they can completely reverse on you. $86. That was gonna go. There it goes. Here it is. 2. 133. I'm gonna cover it up. It just started to bounce big, and I was like, nah. Once it come back through, I might short that break. So warning ahead of time, this is a longer trade. I held this for a whopping 5 minutes, so you might need to skip forward when I actually run this clip. So we just had this like failed break to the downside. The Cohen that went along with the bounce with the market. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry, it's late. I'm tired. I'm trying to get through this video. Anyway, so it failed to break down. The market was bouncing at the same time. So a lot of times with Tesla, if there's kind of a bottom bounce like this, like a double bottom setting up, I will take this break to the top side. And that's what I did. I went long. And at this point in time, the overall market is pushing pretty nicely. It's around right through here, right? So really nice bounce in the market. And it was coming right up to this level. And if it would have broken that, it would have been really nice. Just couldn't do it. Anyway, back to Tesla. So where are we at? Right here. So we just finished covering up that. I went long on this breakthrough here, thinking that we're going to get a nice move up. It turned into more of a grinder, and it took a while. It's just kind of grinding its way up. The market, on the other hand, is up in this level, you know, and Tesla did not follow suit. Tesla was very weak today. So I started taking it off the table when I could, because it just felt like it was going to turn back over on me at any given point. I went long on calls at 807, took 20 of them. I sold half at 862, so roughly a $600 win. Sold another 5 at 947, the rest at 944 for like a $1,400 win on the last lot. Oh, it broke it. Didn't do anything, did it? Of course not. Market's pushing up. Come on, Tesla. You literally have a double bottom right here. Come on. There you go. Come on. Come on. Really? Market's popping and Tesla's just going to go down now. Oh, that's just real wonderful. What? Get out of town. That's really bearish if Tesla starts pulling away. Decoupling from the SPY. There we go. Better. Get on up. Wow. There we go. Piece of garbage. Get back on up. Now you're making sense, Tesla. Now you're waking the hell up. Let's go. GSX, big pop. Market's pushing up again. Market's pushing pretty good here. One minute play here. There you go. Rally engaged, market. Rally engaged. So market's almost done a reversal here. The rest off. So one level to watch here on the SPY is this peak right here. If we break that, I feel pretty good. So EYES was coming up on some big resistance levels on the daily chart. First one was right here, this 279 area. I'm kind of don't want to show you what today looked like because you can't then see the rest of the chart. But let me zoom back here. You had this 279 area on the daily chart that I figured if it broke that, you're making higher highs and you can take out some levels here. So when it approached that through this level right in here, I went long looking for a break and just a scalp over that move. That's all I was looking for. I took 6,000 shares, 277, 277, 277. Small win, sold at 280, 279, 278. There's the 79 break. Obviously, there was a wall at 80. So I feel like now I need to wait for 80 break. Okay, looks like we're going to challenge it again. There's not much. There it goes. There it goes. So this is a example of a trade that I got everything I was looking for. It didn't move how I thought it would move. I had to cut it loose quickly and just wait for a different setup. This, again, the market was coming down. This is Tesla. We had at the time, kind of a low here from this horizontal. Got another one right here at this guy down here. And we were approaching those levels through here. And it almost hit it, bounce, and then candle under candle. And I was looking for it to just crush all these levels. I went short right. Here we go. I went short right here. Right there, looking for the candle under candle, looking for the break of this guy right there, which would lead me to the break of that guy right there. I got the break of this one, and it didn't go. And instead, it again bounced. So I went short. Again, I bought puts at basically $4. I sold them for a loss at 377, 367 as it bounced. And, you know, got to keep it tight. It just didn't want to go. Cut it loose on the next trade, which would be KOSS. We'll get in that one next. Early entry, 582.15. Broke it. Broke all that. 582. It didn't go. I get out. All right, fair warning. This is another really kind of longer trade. This one, another whopping 5 minutes. So again, GME has been hot the past 2 days as far as ready to make kind of explosive moves. Let's see, 1020. So this one was coming up towards this high of day area right through here, and you know, if I get rid of the pre-market action, kind of see. That's a big level. Once you break that, you have a big window up to that level, which we broke today, but being that 150 level. So we're coming up to it, and we crack it here. And I'm like, oh, here's time to go long. Here we go. Here we go. It doesn't do anything in the first move. And I buy KOSS and Sympathy. Sympathy, it just tends to move with it. That's all it is. Pulls back, GME does, and then the second go is what sends it up. And on that second go, it's not the strongest move, like not huge volume, nothing. I see that, I'm like, okay, well, I'll take it off the table, take my win. Got in KOSS through here at 1545, 1559, sold at 1560 and 1571. So small win. $40. Let's try and gonna go. Gonna try this KOSS. Can we get over this level? This 141.50, please. Oh, tease. Let's go. Oh my gosh, it was so stinking close, and now the market's puking. Trying it again. Let's just hold this 9 and I feel okay. Tesla breaking low a day. Missing this trade, that trade because of this one. The volume's good still. Like we're not seeing that taper off after a volume spike like we have been yet, I should say. We haven't seen it yet. So close. I'm surprised that since we broke this peak, it couldn't do the next one. $39.63 is a 1 minute play. Let's see if there's any juice on this thing. So close. $50. Your 1 minute. What's it do here? Can it go? It's 140. Hey. 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 41.63. Come on. You're so close. Oh. Do it. Do it. The bids are walking up. Volume's good still. I think we might see it. Come on. Oh, come. Hey, Let's go. All right, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now, Jimmy? Let's go. Yesterday's high was 148-ish, just under 148. Oh, we already broke high day. Okay, that was high day. So this is yesterday's peak? Oh, that's yesterday's high. So 145 is going to be a psychological level. I took my KOSS profits. So this final trade is kind of where I made a good amount of profit, I think, on the day, or in the morning anyway. So EYES was a nice runner. I think at this time I was doing a W play, I want to call it. Let me make sure before I say something. All right, so it's a 5-minute play, as in there's a pop, pullback, candle over candle entry right here. I didn't use that as my entry. This is kind of what I was looking for. I wanted to look at this peak right there. I said, okay, if we break that, then I'm going to go long, looking for high of day run, and then a break over that and selling the profit. And it kind of just took off from there. So that's what I did. I had 6,000 share order ready to go. I get filled at 298, 298, 298. It pops over those levels. I sell half, 3,000 shares at 319, the other half at 326. So nice win. Finish out the morning. The rest of the day was nuts. I'm so tired from this week. Lots of trading. Made lots of money. Man, I'm exhausted, and I look forward to the weekend, which is rare for me to say because I'm looking to get back into the money, but I'm going to enjoy this weekend. So y'all have a good one. I'll see you Monday. Thoughts on Riot Mara down 10%, breaking some big support levels, and Bitcoin is actually green today. Oh, got filled. Three, 305. Six, 710. There it is. Selling half. Selling some more. I have 1,000 shares left. So first hour is in the bag. $4,215.